those toys laying right there, right down there on the floor in front of this TV, or maybe surprisingly over there, well hidden or organized in the toy chest. Have you been heeding the very serious warning regarding them things, those special toys? Well, last week, toy giant Mattel had to recall 9.5 billion toys in the U.S. because of problems with lead paint and hazardous magnets. Lead paint poisoning is serious. It can affect the brain development of your young children, especially those aged 3 and under. It was reported that even at the lowest levels, lead is so toxic it can impair a child's IQ, and other neurological problems can be on the way. So what are you as the grown-up now supposed to be doing? And beyond that, what are your rights so to demand that this may never happen again? Attorney Jeffrey Colino is with us, partner of the law firm Wallishin and Colino, and we're going to talk to him about all of this. Good to see you.
Likewise.
Now, we're actually talking about maybe as much as, hard to believe it, 18 million toys worldwide, and a wide-ranging gamut of that. Over 7 million Polly Pocket playsets. Do you have a Polly Pocket playset in your house? Think about it. 1 million doggy daycare playsets, 183,000 Barbie and Tanner playsets, the Batman and one-piece magnet action figure sets, die-cast toy cars. Looking at the vast array, just how serious is the magnitude of this recall?
Joe, there is nothing more serious than the safety of our children. When it comes to lead paint that has been outlawed for some 30 years and the dangerous side effects which you've mentioned as severe as death, this is an extreme magnitude. Okay,
first and foremost, of course, these toys, they have to get out of the house. And more importantly, they have to get out of the hands of your kids, certainly away from their mouths. There's a full list on our website, www.cn8.tv. That's the most important thing. Know what they are. And then the only way to get rid of them officially is to go to Mattel, and you can get a voucher. You go to their website, Mattel.com. Do you feel like Mattel's doing enough, by the way, in regard to this?
Bob Eckert did a nice job last week. He apologized to America.
He's the boss of Mattel.
That's right. He said that he would recall these toys. Well, thank you for the apology. Thank you for recalling these toys. Now, how about lead testing our children who've been exposed to these dangerous toys which he put in their hands?
Okay, let's full disclosure, of course, he is a lawyer. And folks could say, well, here come the lawyers. The repercussions can run very deep legally here. You are specializing in international product liability. What rights do consumers have?
Consumers have a right not to obtain a toy from Toys R Us or Target or Walmart and from the world's largest toy manufacturer that contains lead. It's poisonous, it's dangerous.
Well, wait, China's ambassador to the United States said Tuesday, just this past Tuesday, that some media have been churning up agitating stories, and that by and large the quality of Chinese products are reliable. And of course here we are in the media, and maybe we could get charged here for making this more agitating than it has to be. There are going to be some folks out there who are going to cringe and say, oh boy, here come the lawyers, and the lawyers are only out to make hay. What do you say to that?
I've spoken to families all over the country over the past weeks, and I've had many heart-to-heart conversations with mothers and fathers. And each time it's more difficult than it is to be here talking with you. I assure you, my heart is in my throat because every parent is scared and concerned for the safety of their child. And in not one conversation, Joe, did the topic of money come up. It was all about, we feel let down by Mattel. They're the world's largest toy maker. We paid extra for these toys. We wanted safe toys for our children, and they're scared. Does my son, does my daughter have lead poisoning? How can I get them tested? When can I get them tested?
What do you want Mattel to do? In all fairness, of course, this has got to be a very difficult time for Mattel. And they're one of a major company in our United States. What do you really want them to do right now?
It is so important that the children who've been exposed to these toys have an immediate lead test. We need to monitor these levels and administer treatment if necessary. I don't think it's too much to ask of the largest toy manufacturer in the world to pay for lead testing for the children that have been in contact with these dangerous toys.
You do not want to bring them to the knees, though, do you?
It's not about bringing them to the knees. It's about the safety of our children. And I would imagine if you would poll America and you ask them, nothing is more important than the safety of their children.
Well, here's a lightning rod question. Smack me around for this one. Some folks will say, you know what, we're getting what we deserve, maybe. After all, we demand products that are reasonable in price, if not good buys. If we were to buy something that was like a $20 toy, which we can get for $5, you know, we get that $5 one. So did we ask for this?
If that were the case, then you might be right. But here you have Toys R Us, KB Toy Store, Walmart, Target, and the largest toy manufacturer in the world. These people aren't buying cheap dollar store toys. They're paying for Sesame Street and Dora and Elmo, and they're paying a premium. Those savings that might be there weren't passed on to these families.
All right, those good people, let's finish up with this. Those good people out there, what do you want them to do?
I want them to immediately check the toys in their toy chest, and if your children have been in contact with these toys, go and get a lead test. If you need more information or help, you can go to our website, wklawyer.com.
And of course, if you want more of a list too, it's on cn8.tv. Thank you for being with us.
My pleasure.
Jeffrey Colino from the law firm of Walash and Colino.